My coming out story to my parents is somewhat interesting. On the side of, when I told my mom, that wasn't, I would say, that interesting. My mom was always intuitive. She always pretty much knew. When I was about 17 or 18, I had like my first boyfriend. And I didn't bring my boyfriend home, but I did hang out with him a lot. And my mom, did get to see him every once in a while when he did like hang out, over my house after school. And she knew what was up. My dad was a whole different story. My dad asked me if I was gay when I was 18. I was at a family wedding. I showed up with a new haircut. I had an earring in one ear and nothing in the other. I had colored contacts on. My eyebrows were done to the nines. I had a pink shirt on and super tight pants, and it was a whole new me, and it was a little bit too much for him to handle. So he sat me down in the middle of the wedding, and we went to a space outside, and this was down in Miami. And he had asked me if I was gay, and I told him yes, I was gay. He started crying. He was really distraught about it, and he thought it was something that he did in terms of the way he raised me that led me to being the way I was. I had to really explain to him that I was born that way. Not to sound like Gaga, but I was born that way, and it was definitely nothing that he did as a parent to affect my being a gay man. It took years before he realized that that's how it actually works. And I would say maybe about 4 or 5 years ago was when he really started coming around to the fact that, like, this is me. I'm not going to change. I'm going to end up married with a man at some point, or I'll be in a long-term relationship with a man, and it's not going to change. So he's come around, and, the coming out story is not as crazy, I guess, as some others, but, it took a while for my dad to come around. He's okay with it. There are certain things that he still doesn't feel comfortable with. And I would say it's addressing whoever I'm dating or a partner that I might have. It's addressing them with the proper title. So if I'm dating somebody and I'm referring to them as my boyfriend, he will still call them my friend. I was married. He would call my ex my partner, and that's fine. But to me, he was my husband, and I'd never heard him once say "your husband." It was like too difficult for him to say that. So those things I won't go big about. Like, as long as you're cool, we can sit at family dinners together, and you've come around to the fact that this is who I am. I'm cool with that. I'm not going to put pressure on whether the labels fit the way that they're supposed to fit.